There are 3 spiritual sensitive places in your body no one should ever touch. No matter how friendly you are with people, nobody should ever touch this part of your body I'm about to mention. So many of us have been bewitched. So many of us have been spiritually attacked by people we are friendly with. Sometimes they approach us and they touch this part of the body I'm about to mention. They touch your body unknowingly, or sometimes you take it as a joke. And sometimes you not knowing that these 3 places I'm about to mention are connected to your spiritual portal. So you must put a boundary to people approaching you. Nobody should ever touch it, especially number 3. Now, number 1, your head. Nobody born of a woman has the authority to place their hands on your head except your parents who gave birth to you. Apart from these 2 persons I mentioned, nobody born of a woman should ever put their hands on your head. Your head represents your glory. Your head represents your life, your power. Your spiritual power is on your head. That is why sometimes when you have dream that you are cutting your hair or someone is touching your hair in the dream, it is a spiritual attack. Some of you women, you go to the dream, you are making your hair, somebody is cutting your hair or somebody is touching your hair in the dream. It's a spiritual attack. Are you hearing what I'm saying? No matter how friendly you are to people, no matter how jovial you are in a public place, never you allow anybody from the back or from the front, never allow anybody place their hand on your head. And if they do it, you should caution it with immediate effect. You should trash that kind of action. Nobody should ever approach you and place their hand on your head. Even some of you that are doing occasion, I can see some videos online. You see some people, maybe you are doing a wedding or you are doing a traditional marriage. You see some people, when they are coming to spray some couple's money, you see some of them spraying the money, making sure they are touching the couple's head. They are spraying the money and they are touching your head. That is a witchcraft. It shouldn't supposed to be so. So even if you are here tomorrow, you are about doing an occasion and people are coming, they are spraying you money, and you see some people, they want to spray you money, they make sure that money touches their hand, touches your head. At times you see some people, they are dodging their hair. Sometimes they are pushing their hair back so that you don't touch them. Your head is your glory. Your head is your glory. Nobody should ever place their hand on your head. Number 2, your forehead. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Your forehead is the spiritual portal that is connected to your soul and your third eye. Nobody should ever touch your forehead. You see this place? Nobody should ever touch it. It is your spiritual portal which is connected to your soul and your third eye. Every human being has a third eye. That is why some of you notice sometimes you start having some scratch. It looks as if you are having some constant itching on your forehead. Have you ever experienced that kind of a thing? Sometimes you just scratch it. At a time, the thing will start again. Anytime you are having that kind of experience, find a place and take a nap. Find a place and put your head on, because you needed to sleep that time. Why you are having that scratch on your forehead is because your third eye wants to open. There is something your spirit wants to reveal to you. So you must go to sleep that hour. If you're experiencing a scratch on your forehead, you are scratching, this thing will keep on coming. You scratch it again, the thing will keep on scratching you. Go to sleep. Just find somewhere and place your head. Your forehead is your spiritual portal. That is why in so many spiritual organizations, some of you that go to church, you see some of your pastors, when they want to do something, they want to rub oil, you see them stretching their hand on your forehead. Why the forehead? Why? Can't they pour the oil or touch you some other place? You see some of them placing their hand on your forehead. It is your spiritual portal. Sometimes you place your hands on your forehead, you make some declaration to yourself before going out of your house. Your forehead, there is a universe here. There is a universe that is connected to your spiritual portal, connected to your soul and your third eye. It is in this place. Your palms, your 2 palms are spiritual portals. It's a very spiritual and powerful portal. Your palms. Every spiritual filled person, every spiritual strong person knows that you don't walk on the street and give a handshake to anybody who comes on your way. There are people, there are strangers, sometimes when they see you on the way, they want to ask you a question or they want to approach you. You see them stretching out, they are stretching their hands, they want to give you a handshake. If you're a spiritually strong person, you don't stretch your hands to shake that person. You don't give your hands to anybody. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Even in a business world, they will tell you that handshake is an agreement. So be spiritually conscious and be mindful of your hands. Your palms is a spiritual organ. That is why in that your palms you have your lifeline. Nobody has the exact same line like you. God made it that way. So you don't go on the street, you're walking on the way, you start giving a handshake to strangers, people you don't know. There are people, they got bewitched, they got initiated because of a handshake. They just met people on the way, strangers, and they have a handshake, they lost their memory. There are cases like that because this is your spiritual portal. Your palms is a spiritual portal. So be careful who you are stretching forth your hand. You want to give a handshake, make sure you know that person. When people are giving you a handshake, you don't know who they are. Create a distraction. Do something that will avoid a handshake and talk to them and look at them eyeball to eyeball. You talk to them.